Hello friends! Today we are going to make Currywurst. One of my favorites in Germany. Of course I'm German, so we need to drink beer, gell? Well, I don't really like beer. So I instead got my coffee. That's good stuff. I drink wine too, but not while I cook or I put a little bit too much in food. So I already started. We have 4 onions in here. 4. Yeah. They have to be really small chopped, so they kind of dissolve in the sauce, gell? You all need to know we have to have 4 cans of the tomato sauce. We have to have some chili peppers and some cinnamon sticks, some orange juice. Then we've got paprika and chili powder, pepper, salt, and then I like to make it a little spicier. Oh, I forgot! You got to have some dog food. Not to put in the sauce, you silly. That is for the dog. That's the dog happiest. And then I have 4 turkey, what is that called here? Polska Kielbasa. Yeah. Das ist Currywurst or just Bockwurst in Deutschland. Okay, so that's what the recipe requires. Okay, so we cut the onion into small pieces. You can get these fresh, but I didn't buy these fresh. I just bought them in a can. That makes it easier. So I wanna rinse these a little bit. But my friends, if you buy them fresh, make sure you take all them kernels out, them seeds. There, see? That's good enough here. So now we add that to the onions and turn it on. And we cook that until the onions get a little bit glossy. And that's gonna take a minute. So for now, friends, we're going to stop, but we're gonna start and you won't even notice that 5 minutes went past. Hello friends again. Now we have tomato paste, I forgot. So you got to have 90 grams of tomato paste. Okay? My onions are glossy, so we put them back here and add the tomato paste. Add a little bit of salt and pepper. And a little bit of paprika. Actually, a little bit more of that. There. And there's a little bit of my new chili powder. I gotta open that. Da, so geht das. Und dann alles, gotta do this, rühren, mach das like this. So geht das. Und dann we need 225 milliliter of orange juice. So, that's American. That's Deutsch. Right there's the milliliter. There. That's a little bit too much, but that's okay. With that, it's forgiving. You don't have to be so exact. So now that this is getting brown, you put the orange juice in there like this. Go, okay. There we go. And now, the most important thing, we've got brown pepper and curry powder. See, curry powder. So, with the curry powder, we need 6 teaspoons. I mean tablespoons, not teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we've got the curry powder. This is the most important thing. And then the brown sugar. Brown sugar we need 4 tablespoons. 2, 3, 4. And I'll mix it all up really nice. Look at that. Seine bigge Pommes. Ah. Und jetzt open all the tomato sauce, because that's next. And I got 4 of them because I make a lot of food. That's for a party, girl. Also, you can make that smaller, or you can make it like that and then freeze it. You can freeze that stuff. Then you don't have to do that over again. So you gotta cook it until it's like a molasses. There we go. And then you add the tomato sauce. You can also make that tomato sauce yourself. If it's summer and you've got a lot of tomatoes, you blanch them. That is when you take the skin off. You put that in hot water for a minute, and then you put them in cold ice water, and then you can take the skin right off of it. Then you puree them. Make tomato sauce yourself. You got to take all the seeds and sauce out of the tomato, and where's my cinnamon sticks? And cut them all apart, and it's a lot of work, but if you have a lot of tomatoes, then by God, do it. So that's just gonna cook into it, because it's gonna be here for quite a while. We're gonna cook it for like 20 minutes. So cooking time timer is 20 minutes, and we're gonna put a lid on this and make it a little bit warmer so it actually cooks. I'm trying to find my lid. There is it. So, while we wait for that 20 minutes, we're gonna, well, first I need to clean my board. I put stuff on my cutting board, now it's dirty. So, I had it all wiped. Rinse that soap off of it. We don't want soapy sausage. So, jetzt geht's los. So, I don't know what happened to my little knife. There's a little knife. Got that apart. And once all of these are open, I got a really sharp knife there, don't I? That's German quality. No, it's not. Yeah. I think I'm gonna throw this knife away. Oops. It's okay though, because we have to make that small anyway. Cut that apart. So now that we struggled with that for a while, we can cut it up just in little things like that, like dollar pieces, maybe a little bit thicker than a dollar. And if you want, you can make them big like that, but I like them bite size. You can even just put the whole wurst in there if you want. That's up to you. The way you like it, that's the way you make it. You can even cut it like this and make a half circle. That works too. It all tastes the same, regardless of how it is cut, gell? So my friends, I gotta check my stuff here. Yeah, I had to make sure that it's boiling a little bit, because it has to cook a little bit. Not just warm, but actually have bubbles in it. So if it doesn't have bubbles, then you turn it up, and if it has too much bubbles, then you want to turn it down, because you don't want that to burn. You just want that to cook a little bit. Now all this, you don't have to do that. If you don't cook for a party, the stuff can go straight in the pot with your sauce when the sauce is cooked. Or even now, you could probably put that in there now and just cook the sausage in there. But I have a party, so I put that in the crock pot. And then put the sauce over top of the crock pot. I mean, not over top of the crock pot, over top of the sausage in the crock pot. Because if you put the sauce on top of the crock pot, you have a lot of stuff to clean up. That makes a big mess. You don't want that big mess. Trust me. Trust me. And if something falls on the floor, it's good to have a dog. Because you know, that dog that loves some treats on the floor every once in a while. So don't be stingy with your dog, with your sausage. So then we gotta wait for the 20 minutes to be up, and then you have that sausage in here, and you just take that sauce and take that cinnamon sticks out of there and that pepper stuff that's in there, and you just take that sauce and pour it over the currywurst. And then well, it's not currywurst until the sauce is over it, but when you put that on the Polish, whatever that's called, the knockwurst, yeah, knockwurst, you just put that stuff on there. So, and then when it's done, I will show you. And then you can make Brötchen. There's a recipe for Brötchen. We might talk about that some other time. But when you're too lazy to make Brötchen or you don't have time to make Brötchen, you find a hot roll from your local bakery or grocery store and use a hot roll to go with your currywurst. That tastes really good. Well, for now I'm going to be off because we still have 12 minutes and I can't talk for 12 minutes straight without showing you something. Or not only would I be hoarse, I'm a little horse, you know, little pony. I would be a little pony, or you wouldn't have nothing to listen to because I get tired and don't know what to say. So goodbye for now, friends. We will see you in 11 minutes 36 seconds. Tschüss. Hello, friends. We're back here in Monikas kitchen and this is jetzt fertig. It's ready. So we got to take the peppers out and the 2 cinnamon sticks too. There's one more in there. There. And then we take that whole pot and we put that in the crock pot here. Whoa! Watch for them splashes. That's really, really hot. So then once we're done with this, got every last bit in there. There. See? So yeah, we put that in there. Now we stir that up a little bit. And then we can put the crock pot on warm and it will be ready for your party. Now you can take that and put it in containers and freeze it. If you don't cook for a party, if you only cook for one person, you just make your own portions, put it in a container and put it away in the freezer. It will be good for quite a while. But if you make it for a party, this is what I would suggest. Then it stays warm. Check it every once in a while. It can be that it cooks down too much, depends on how long your party is. Aber wenn it's just a couple hours, it should be perfectly fine. So yeah. Well, das war another Sendung, another program for you, für Currywurst von Monikas Kitchen in America. Goodbye now, till next time.